I think tradition's a very important thing. You know, it's one of those things that when you say it, it has a different meaning to everybody that hears it. Traditions can be cultural, they can be familial. And when I say tradition, I usually think of the holidays, family traditions around Christmas. For me especially, have been very common. And I think it's easy to sort of forget how important those things are. Those memories that it makes are unforgettable. One thing that my family does, me, my mother, father, and sister, is we watch a bunch of Christmas movies leading up to Christmas Eve. Elf, the Santa Claus movies, and then sprinkle in a few here and there. The classics, Charlie Brown Christmas, all those. And then on Christmas Eve, we watch The Polar Express. Another thing that we usually do is drive around and look at Christmas lights with pizza. That is something that I will continue to do because it's awesome. I'm a sucker for Christmas lights, man. It can be weird to some people. It might not strike the same chord because it's individual, about the person. And one of those things for me has to do with pancakes. Every year, as long as I can remember, on my birthday, my father has made a pancake. And it started off normal sized. I mean, a young me could only eat so much, so you eat a normal sized pancake. And then I don't know when this happened. It's been going on as long as I can remember. But every year I would finish it, it got a little bigger. And it just kept growing. And eventually, it got to a point where it's now the size of a bike tire. I can't finish that on my own. There's no way. So what we ended up doing is we would invite my friends over, family, and we'd have a pancake with eggs and bacon and hash browns on top of it. Sometimes whipped cream and raspberries or strawberries. And even then, we still couldn't finish it. Since then, the pancake hasn't grown very much. But it still carries that same meaning. There's that anticipation, that buildup. And every year, without fail, I've gotten a pancake and a Mountain Dew. There was one year I almost didn't get it. I woke up Sunday morning, walked upstairs, and was informed, unfortunately, that my father was being called into work. And I had never not gotten it. At that point, I felt like it's alright, I mean, yeah, it's a thing that we do, but it's just a pancake, right? I mean, it really doesn't have that much significance, and I can go without. And so we left, and we went about our day, got dressed, went to church, walked in the door, and was greeted with a whole group of people shouting surprise. The pancake was there. There was 2 of them, in fact, for everybody. But my dad can't ever do anything simply. It's always got to be a surprise. And he pulled it off. I'll give him that. I was extremely embarrassed. Or I wouldn't say embarrassed, but I was... Like I said, every year it's just been a new thing. A new group of people come and help, and we eat together. And it's just a really unique thing for us. But it's something that I look forward to every year. And now that I'm out on my own, I really can't expect him to show up and make a pancake on my birthday this year. But I really wanted pancakes. I mean, I bought pancake mix like 2 months ago, and I haven't had the chance to use it, so I figured, what better day, right? Maybe one day I'll be able to make it the size of a bike tire and invite my own friends over. But right now, I'm just gonna make it fairly small. I'm not gonna be able to finish it on my own if it's the size and thickness of a bike tire, and I really can't fit that in my fridge right now. So I'm making a regular sized pancake for myself. Tradition's a weird thing, man. I think that it only has as much meaning as we give it. But that's the beauty of it. It's the anticipation. It's the build-up. You know it's coming, and it gives you time to prepare and look forward to it. I think we should continue to make traditions. I think that they are a great way of bringing people together and making those memories. I remember one year for Christmas we tried to make taffy, and it was good. It was hot, very hot, long process. We never did it again. I kind of wish we would have, but it's just one of those things, like, you remember it. It's what makes those memories stick in your head, because as we get older, those things do fade, and it's just a good way of preserving the best parts of our lives. You can look back on those things, and you look back on them fondly. The only way for a tradition to truly continue is for it to adapt. I think change is a good thing.